everyone! So today I need to be real with you guys, and I hope you still accept me for this. You're probably going to think this is really silly, but I need to talk about something really important with you guys. And you probably already know by the title, but I'm a vampire. I just wanted to do that silly little intro with you guys. I'm not like a real vampire, but I am in the BDSM community. There is Bloodplay, which can also lead to vampire scenes, and I don't know if there's vampire play, but it's probably what's pretty can be the same thing, but different. Blood play is when you're very much into blood. You can be into cutting and showing blood and drinking blood and tasting blood and forcing taste blood, but I don't know if it actually connects to vampire play. I would have to look that up a little bit more. But today I basically want to talk about like the safety issues of vampire play or blood play. And the joy of it. So when we hear the talk of vampires, some people, if you were like me, get really turned on by the fact. And vampires in movies can seem to be the dominant creatures, which is true, but I see myself as a submissive vampire. I see myself being the vampire taken over by a dominant vampire, being taken advantage of and bitten off of to feed off of, and that's just how I see it. And honestly, I've been into vampirism longer than pet play, but that's where I love the blood play. I have never personally done blood play, but I really want to, and just talking about it just like gives me these chills, and I really want to try it. But the thing is, you have to know what you're doing in order to do blood play. It can involve knives and sharp utensils or even your own teeth. When it comes to using your own teeth, I think you need to be really hygienic and just not. I wouldn't suggest it. I mean, hickeys are okay, but when you're trying to pierce through skin, no, we're not gonna do that. They have plenty of toys and tools. Those just help you achieve the opening of the wound. And also when it comes to blood play, you want to know your partner's like health, like do they have hepatitis or AIDS or HIV or just anything that can be blood transferred. You really want to know about that stuff before playing with someone. So, because you really don't want something to happen and you find out that you've gotten a disease that could be life-threatening or not from someone else. And that's the horrible part about it, is you need to trust your partner when doing this. If you don't intend to do the blood play and you just maybe want to do like a vampire scene, like the neck biting, of course, the hissing, the growling, the animalistic instincts, which can come back to pet play at a point, but vampires have this raw instinct inside them, this animalist instinct, this primal instinct. I'm just like coming up with the different names that just make it sound like very sexy to me. Like when I don't know, that just makes it I can't stop rambling. But to me it's sexy, and it's what turns me on about vampires. And for some people it started with Edward and Bella, but honestly for me it started with Lestat from Queen of the Damned. Queen of the Damned, oh my god, got my legs jiggling, like, oh my god, like, that's probably one of my favorite movies. And then I watched Interviews with a Vampire, and then I got into Twilight, and then just all went down from there. But but yeah, but blood play and vampirism are kind of two different things, but they can coincide with each other because, you know, we're hard new blood, blah, blah, blah. But, I never heard of, like, a vampire play. There could be. But I've only heard of Bloodplay so far. If you've heard of vampire play, leave it down below. But, Bloodplay is basically when you're wanting to mess with blood, you're wanting to deal with blood, drink out of blood. But vampirism has to deal with, like, the whole vampire aspect, the fangs, the sleeping in coffins and stuff. The vampire characteristics I see in myself are, I can be very brooding. I love fangs. I feel like fangs just make me feel more sexy. I like to be cuddled up in a room with no light. I mean, I don't really prefer this light. I actually like it when the lights are off and I just have the TV light just blaring down at me. I like what the darkness entails and what you cannot see, and I don't know. I just like that. I was called a vampire in high school. Honestly, I'm not lying. People would call me a vampire in high school. Like, I was obsessed with vampires, and I, to a point, had thought I was one, but, yeah. I'm definitely not one, though, but, I mean, you can dream, you know, you can dream, but, yeah. There's two different things, but I would say if you're into this, study. This is a slightly informational video yet, just rambling video. I just want to tell you guys about this. Do your research, and if you're wanting to, like, get into blood play, like I said, do your homework, research the person that you want to be with. Don't just jump into it, because that can have horrible regrets in the end. So yeah. But actually, a lot of people do blend in their BDSM lifestyle into vampirism if you're into vampirism. And, like, I know of people who have, like, groups, just like you would have, like, a pack of pet players, whether they just be one species, just canine species, just kitten species. When they get together, they're a pack, right? Well, people do have vampire covens, and they have that whole, you know, member status thing where you have, like, your alpha, your leader of the coven, you know, and then the beta, and then, like, the rest of the members, and they all, like, are like a family. I have seen that on the internet, and I think that's great. But yeah, vampirism just, it can be in BDSM. Vampirism can be in BDSM. Literature, you can be in vampirism without BDSM for sure. It's just, see, it's how you take it. It's with BDSM or it's without. But I definitely take it with BDSM. I can find plenty of vampire qualities in BDSM. More than I can just being a regular vampire and just being staring out like, what do I do? When you go to the BDSM side, you're like, ooh yeah, baby. I don't know what I'm doing. But you got, like, the prey, the hunting, the blood play, you got control, you got, like, mind control, you can got, like, furniture control, you can, like, slaves, you know, things you would see, like, in a vampire film movie. Studying wise, like, I used to, like, literally study about vampires. I had books of vampires, like, it wasn't even fiction, it was, like, non-fiction books, and my alpha actually has one, and he still hasn't given it back to me. He's gonna be getting a call as soon as I get done. Yeah, if you have any questions about anything, just leave a comment down below, and I will answer your questions. I know this was kind of like a jumbled video, just because I'm kind of hyper, because I finally get to tell you guys that, yeah, I'm hyper, I'm happy, I love being in fangs, it just makes me happy, and yeah, So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to subscribe for more videos that will be coming soon. Follow my social media links that will be at the end of this video and also down below in the comment bar. I will also be leaving down below where I got my fangs. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. But until then, do not forget to stay foxy.